this particular course, we have been doing revision of the topics that we've covered this term. So tonight's topic is integers. I think this is something that's really, really important for us to do. We really cannot practice it enough. You're really going to use integers in high school a lot. So it's important that you understand them very well going into high school and that you're super comfortable with being able to do all 4 operations. Okay, so now, unfortunately, we are going to put our chat on hold again, which means that you'll only be able to chat with Kat or with me. You won't be able to chat with anybody else. But please, please, we encourage you to interact with us and share your answers and tell us what you think of the different questions. I'm going to do what I normally do, which is give you guys an opportunity to answer. So again, there's some multiple choice questions that we're going to work through. And then you guys can put your hands up and tell me what do you think the answer is. Some of these are a little bit more difficult. Some of them are a bit easier, but they're all based on integers and we should be able to do all of them, except for a couple, but I'll tell you which ones those are. Okay, all right, so let's get started. If you want to answer a question, put your hand up. If I get to the question and you decide that you don't want to answer for whatever reason, then you will forfeit your turn. And if you put your hand up again in the future, then I can ask you again, but hopefully you don't want to forfeit your turn and you are happy to answer. Okay, so I can see that Motibang's got his hand up first. All right, Motibang, do you want to go first? You want to do number 1 for us, please?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the answer is C.
Is C. It certainly is. Well done. Do you remember what it's called when we have a positive number and a negative number that's the same and it gives us 0 as an answer? It's got a special name in maths. Can you remember what it's called?
An integer?
No, you're right. These are integers that we are working with. But when we have a number like 5 and we add it to -5 and we get 0, it's called an additive inverse.
Oh.
Okay. So it's called an additive inverse. All right. So you can dazzle everybody with your newfound knowledge. Okay, well done, Matibang. That was the right answer. Good job. Nice work. Okay, well done. Okay, Ranghuato, you are next. Which of the following statements is true? This is a difficult question. All right, so now you've got 4 different statements. I presume that 3 must be false and only 1 is true. Ranghuato, which one do you think is the true statement? Ranghuato? Okay, Ranghuato is not answering. Rolivua, you are next. What do you think, Rolivua?
I think that the answer is D.
You think the answer is D? Okay, all right. So what you're saying, 1 subtracted from -7 gives -6. Okay, so what you are saying is this. If we start at -7 on the number line and we take away 1, we end up with -6. Do you still think that's true, Rolivua? What do you think, Rolivua? Do you think that's true? I don't know where Rolivua has gone. Okay, I'm going to go back to Ranghuato. I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Oh no, the first time.
There we go. What do you think the answer to this one is? Do you think that Rolivua was correct?
No.
Oh, okay. So what do you think the answer is? You said it's not D.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no, wait. It can be one can subtract -7. If we subtract one, if one subtracts -7, it gives us a positive number.
It doesn't give us a positive number, but it doesn't give us the negative number that has been provided there either. If we're sitting at -7 on the number line and we go one place to the left-hand side, where will we end up? Will we end up at -6?
Yeah, can you like
What number is 1 to the left of -7, Ranghuato?
-6.
No, that's not true. Let's have a look here. I've got a number line down here.
Wait.
Okay, there we go. There's -7. Okay, what is 1 to the left? There we go. Koliswa. -8, absolutely. All right, so what we're doing is we're starting at -7 and we're minusing 1. So we're moving away from 0. Well done, Koliswa. You put the correct answer into the chat. That was very, very good. Okay, Rolivua and Ranghuato, you've done a good job here. All right. Aziza says the answer is B. Okay, but now Aziza, again, look at this. All right. -1 subtracted from -5 gives 6. So what we're saying is this: -5 subtract -1. And they are saying that the answer is 6. Do you still think the answer is 6, Aziza? Let's unmute you, Aziza. Okay, Jenny says, ma'am, the answer is C. That's quite right, Jenny. It is C. Okay, so this is also not true. If we start at -5 on the number line and we subtract -1, that is the same as starting at -5 on the number line and adding 1, in which case we will end up at -4. So yes, Jenny, you are quite right. C is the correct answer in this case. 3 subtracted from -8 gives -11. Good job. Well done. That's very nice. Okay, nice. Okay, question number 3, we're not going to do. Don't worry about that. We're going to move on to question 4. And Koliswa, you are going to do question 4. Is your hand up, Koliswa? Let's see if we can find you. Oh, there you are.
The answer is -2.
The answer is -2. So which number is to the right? You are quite right. That's excellent. Perfect. Good job. Okay, so which number is to the right of -3 on the number line? Certainly is -2. Good job. Well done. That's nice work. Okay, who's got their hand up next? Let's go and have a look and see. Okay. Wandile. You do number 5, please, Wandile. Wandile.
I-
1 second.
I think the answer is positive.
The sum of two negative integers is always positive. Okay, so let's test out what you have. Okay, so give me, Wandile, give me one negative integer.
-5.
Okay, all right, so -5 is lovely. And now I want you to give me another negative integer.
-3.
Lovely. All right. So what you're saying is we're sitting at -5 on the number line. And when we add a negative number, we are subtracting. What would our answer be in this case?
And negative.
Negative. I can go down here to the number line. Okay, so if you're sitting at -8 on the number line. Sorry, where were you sitting on the number line? -5, sorry. And you're moving, so you're sitting over here and you're going to move 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. You're going to end up at -8. All right, so that means in this case here, the sum of two negative integers is always, you said A, didn't you? You said positive.
Yes.
But in fact, the answer is not A, unfortunately. The sum of two negative integers is always negative. Okay, so if we've got a negative number and we subtract a negative number, it means our number just continues to get smaller. All right, and that's why it's going to be negative. All right. Hold on, Harry, we'll change. Kat, please can you change Harry to Lesotho? Lesotho, sorry.
Sorry, ma'am.
Lesotho. Yes, Wandile.
Yes, you said sum.
Yes, so sum means to add, but what happens when you add a negative number? When we add negative numbers, are we moving to the right on the number line? What happens if I plus a negative number? What does that become? It becomes minus. Okay,
Yes.
so if I add a negative number, the operation is still to subtract. That's why your two signs here, the plus minus next to one another, simplified to one sign, which is the minus. Okay. All right, Rolivua, you are next. Go for it. Do number 6.
Is the answer C?
Okay, which is one of the following numbers is greater than -1? Quite right. The answer is C. Well done, Rolivua. That is perfect. Good job. There seem to be a lot of C's this evening. Nice, excellent, well done. Let's go on. All right, Chantal, you've got your hand up. That's awesome. Chantal, why don't you do question number 7 for us, please, Chantal?
And which number is 5 more than negative? The answer
Absolutely.
is 5. I think the answer is A.
Is A. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so which number is 5 more than -3? So what are we doing to -3, Chantal?
We are subtracting, I think.
Okay, but what does the word more mean?
Add.
It means add. So we're starting at -3 on the number line and we are adding 5.
5.
Okay, so now let me go down to my number line again. We're going to start at -3 on the number line. Okay, and when we add, in which direction are we going? To the right or to the left?
to the right.
Absolutely. So I'm going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. Where do I end at?
T.
2. Good. Okay, so do you still think that the answer should be A?
No, ma'am.
What do you think
I
the
think-
answer should be?
B.
Good. Well done, Chantal. That's lovely. Okay, don't be afraid to use a number line. Okay, that's lovely work. Well done. Okay, now let's see. Who else has got a hand up? Wandile. Wandile, why don't you do number 8 for us? Wandile?
Yes, I'm still preparing.
Oh, okay. Just changing someone's name.
I think it is C.
Okay, so the integer succeeding -9 is, what does the word succeeding mean? I think the word succeeding means to follow. Okay, so the next number after -9, I think what they mean by this, I don't think it's a very nice word to use, succeeding, but I think the word succeeding means to follow. And I think that the number following -9 would be -10. Okay, that's what I think they mean by this particular question. All right, let's go on. Well done, Wandile. Thank you so much. Indanako, you've got your hand up. That's awesome. Indanako, why don't you do question number 9 for us?
Question number 9's answer is 3 kilometers north.
It certainly is. Well done. Excellent stuff, Indanako. That's perfect. 3 kilometers north is the opposite of 3 kilometers south. Lovely, Indanako. Well done. Okay, who's next? Kanya. That's lovely. Kanya, do number 10 for us, please.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, I think the answer is A.
You think the answer is A. I quite agree with you. Okay, if we start at -1 on the number line and we +7, we will certainly end up at 6. Well done, Kanya. That's lovely. Good job. Nice work.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see who else we've got here. Patiswa. Oh, it's so awesome you put your hand up, Patiswa. Why don't you do number 11 for us, please?
Ma'am, I would like to say that we haven't done negative numbers yet.
Oh, haven't you? You haven't done negative numbers at school?
No. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's okay. Even if you haven't done negative numbers at school, you should be able to follow this if we look at the number line. So it shouldn't be too bad. All right. But let's just see what happens. Okay. So in that case, I should ask somebody else then. Hey.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Ranjuato, your hand's up next. Why don't you do number 11, Ranjuato?
The answer is
You said the answer is?
B.
B. Okay. I quite agree with you. All right, the answer is B. And I think there are a couple of people that said that in the chat too. Okay, lovely. If you picked B, then you are correct. Well done, Ranjuato. That's lovely. Chantel, your hand is up again. Do number 12.
Number 12 in question. I think the answer is, let me see.
You are so clever. That's perfect. Well done. It certainly is C. That's lovely work, Chantal. Good job. It certainly is C. So from smallest to biggest, that's what we mean by the word increasing. Takalani, your hand is up next. Takalani, do number 13 for us, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the sum of 36 and 28, ma'am, it's A.
Okay, but okay, if I had to write a number sentence representing the information that they've given me, the sum of minus 36 and 29, how would you write your number sentence? What would you write on the page?
Ma'am, I would write negative 36 minus 29.
But does the word sum mean minus?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. If we want to say minus in maths, then we use the word difference. But when we use the word sum in maths, we are implying that two things are being added together. So the word sum means you're supposed to add. Okay, so if they said to you, what is the difference between minus 36 and 29, then absolutely A would be the right answer. But the sum of minus 36 and 29 means take minus 36 and plus 29. What do you think the answer should be then, Takalani?
Ma'am, C.
Good, well done. Lovely work. Well done. That's excellent. Nice. Okay, Latabo, you've got your hand up next. That's so awesome. Latabo, what would you say the answer to number 14 is? Ooh, we discussed this earlier. What do you think, Latabo?
Ma'am, I think C.
Unfortunately not, Latabo, but don't worry. Do you remember in the beginning, were you here at the beginning of the lesson, Latabo?
Yes, ma'am.
Or did you join late?
Late, ma'am.
You joined late, okay. Who was I saying this to? It was to Motibang. Do you guys remember, those of you that were here at the beginning of the lesson? I said this to Motibang in question number 1. So I'm going to go to the next person on the list. Okay, and it is Chantal. Awesome. Chantal, what do you think the answer to number 14 is?
I think it is D.
It is indeed D. Okay, do you remember we used the words additive inverse at the beginning of the lesson? So an additive inverse makes the answer of 0. Okay, so the additive inverse of -1 is +1. Okay, so that's what we would need to add to -1 to get 0 as an answer. Well done, Chantal. That's awesome. Indanako, you're next. Why don't you know number 15 for us?
Number 15 is D.
Okay, but you are adding +5 to 0. Are you going to get -5 as an answer?
No.
No. Okay, look again, Indanako.
B.
Okay, so if we have B, if I start at -1 on the number line and I +6, am I going to get a negative answer? No, I'm going to get a positive answer. Okay, I'm going to show you now. Let's go down to our number line. If I start at -1, let me just clear this for you. Okay, there's -1. If I start at -1 and I plus, in which direction am I going, Indanako? I'm going to
Right.
here? Absolutely. So now I'm going to hop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the right. Okay, I'm going to end at +5. All right, let's go back up and go and have a look. Okay, so it's not B either.
C.
Indeed, it is C. Okay, so again, if we wrote a number sentence for this, we would say -3 plus, because they use the word sum, and -2. That means start at -3, and when we add a negative number, we are subtracting. And quite right, if we start at -3 and we move 2 places to the left, we will end at -5. Good job. Well done, Indinako. That was lovely. Okay, nice. Patson, you are correct for question number 16. That's lovely. Okay, let's see who's got their hands up at the moment. Okay, Wandile, you've got your hand up. Why don't you tell us the answer to number 16, please?
I think the correct answer is D.
You think the correct answer is D? Yes, that's lovely. Well done. Okay, so 6 minus -3 means 6 plus 3, and the answer certainly would be 9. Well done. That's lovely. Motsibang, you're up next on number 17. What do you think the answer is to number 17?
Ma'am, I think the answer is C.
You are quite right, Motsibang. Well done. That's lovely. So if we
Ma'am,
multiply.
Ma'am, to be honest, I just guessed.
Oh, you didn't.
I did. Sorry, ma'am.
It's okay, Motsibang. Don't worry. But now, if I said to you, what's -2 times -7, what would you tell me the answer is, Motsibang?
2 times 7 will be divided by. Ma'am, does the times and the minus become the divide?
No. So what you've got to do is this. You've got to say a negative times a negative is a positive.
Positive.
Deal with the sign first. And then say 2 times 7 is?
14.
14. Lovely. Now you're going to take positive 14 and you're going to times it by -10. So again, a positive times a negative is a?
Is a negative.
Lovely. And 10 times 14 is?
For 140.
140. Absolutely. Okay, so that's how you would have worked it out. All right. Okay,
yes,
Motsibang, well done. Okay, now Fitogo, question number 18 is yours. This is a difficult question. What do you think the answer is for question 18?
Ma'am, I think the answer for question 18 is C.
Why do you say associative? What makes you say that? See, what they're doing here is they're saying, if we've got the number 13 and we multiply that by the sum of 2 plus 8, and we say that that is the same as 13 times 2 plus 13 times 8, this is actually referred to as a very, very important property in maths, but this is actually referred to as distribution. Okay, the distributive property. Okay, so it is in fact D, distributive. But that was a difficult question, so I can appreciate why you would have struggled with that one a little bit. Okay, let's see who is up next. Okay, Rankhoato again. Go for it. What would you say the answer is to number 19, Rankhoato?
Which number is not equivalent to the
So in other words, what the question is saying is this. If I take a whole number, so for example, let's say I take 3, what number can I multiply it by so that I still end up with 3 as my answer. That's what it means. It would be 1, absolutely. Good. Okay, so the multiplicative identity for whole numbers is 1. Okay, good job. Well done. All right, and then I see Kanya's up next. Kanya, do number 20 for us, please.
Oh, I think the answer is C.
You think the answer is C. Okay, good job. Quite right. A positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 125 divided by 25 is indeed 5. Okay, so -5 being your answer. Good, well done. All right, don't put your hands down. Rolivua, you are up next. Okay, you are going to tell us whether this is true or false. Okay, so Rolivua, do 5A for us, please.
It's false.
It's false. Okay. Good, Rolivua. Well done. Wandila, do B for us, please. What do you think? True or false?
It is false.
It's false. Good. Well done. Okay, next person. Devin, do C for us, please, Devin.
C is false.
It's false. It certainly is. Well done, Devin. That's great. Chantel, do D for us, please.
D is false.
It is indeed. I wonder if any of these are going to be true. You guys are too clever. Okay, very nice. Apelele, go for it. Do E.
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Apelele.
It's Masizazi.
Oh, is it Masizazi? Okay, that's why. Okay, Masizazi, what do you say E is? True or false?
It's true.
It certainly is. Well done, Masizazi. That's lovely. Good job. Ntekelo, yay, I'm so glad you put your hand up. Ntekelo, what do you think of F? True or false?
False.
It's false. It certainly is. Well done. Very good. Takalani, you next. G, true or false?
Ma'am, it's false.
It's false. Absolutely. Well done, Takalani. That's lovely. Who's next? Motaban. Yay. Go for it, Motaban. Do H.
Ma'am, is false.
It's false. Good, Motibang. Well done. That's lovely. Patson. Oh, it's so nice to hear from you, Patson. Do I for us, please?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
To me, it looks like it's false.
I quite agree with you. Okay, -10 is smaller than -8. Absolutely. Well done, Patson. That's great. All right. And then we end off with Rolivua again. Okay, Rolivua, what do you say to Jay?
The answer's true.
The answer's true. Well done, Rolivua. It certainly is. Okay, good job. Nice, everybody. That was lovely. All right, so now we've got some more questions. Again, don't put your hands down. We've got some more questions for you guys to answer. What I thought we could do now is maybe give you a little bit of quiet time and give you a few minutes to work through these. So it's from 6A to J, and the number line, I can't fit all of it in here, but mostly I've fitted it in. You can use the number line. So you guys give that a whiz for 5 minutes, and then we'll talk about our answers. Okay, well done, everybody. That was awesome. Okay, so try and work through all of them from A to J, and then you're going to put your hand up when you finished. Oh, wow, some of you got your hands up already. Does that mean you're done? Okay, well done, Sihle. That was super fast. Cool, Masizazi, well done. Sure, you guys are so speedy tonight. I'm super impressed. Okay, I'm just going to wait 1 more minute and then we're going to get started. Okay, Ranghuatu, you done? Lehlanolo. Mache, are you done? Well done, Manda. Okay. All right, so the first person, okay, question A is going to be Lehlanolo. Lehlanolo, go for it. What did you get for A?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, for A, ma'am, I got -2.
-2, lovely. Excellent, well done. That's
Thank you,
perfect. Well
ma'am.
done, Lehlanolo. Excellent stuff.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
now, Jody, I saw you had your hand up, Jody. Do you want to do B or are you scared of doing B, Jody? Jody, do you want to give B a try? That's okay. All right, tell you what, Jody, what about question C? Okay, Jody, I'll give you a sec. All right, so to do B, I'm going to ask Devon. What did you get for B, Devon?
Ma'am, I got -4.
-4. Okay, so let's have a look. All right, you were sitting at -9, you added 10, that would have got you to 1. Take away 7, that would have got you to -6. What did you say the answer was?
-4.
Oh, well done, Devon. That's lovely. Excellent. Well done. Perfect. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done. What do you think, Jody? What about question C? You gonna give that one a try, Jody? Even if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine, Jody, no problem. All right, let's see who's got their hands up. Okay, Ranghuato, you are at the top. What do you think the answer to C is, Ranghuato?
-4.
Oh, well done. That's lovely. Excellent. So we started at 12 and we moved 16 places to the left, and we ended up at -4. Good. Motebang, fire away. Question D, please.
My answer is 7.
Your answer is 7. I quite agree with you, Motebang. That is lovely. Well done. Very, very good. Chantal, awesome to hear from you again. Question E, please, Chantal.
I think the answer is -1.
Wow, that is amazing. Well done, Chantal. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good job. Okay, Wandile, yours is F. Go for it, Wandile.
I think the answer is 1.
Oh, lovely, Wandile. That's very good. Well done. The answer certainly is 1. Good job. Reitu, so nice to hear from you tonight. What do you think the answer to G is, Reitu?
-2.
-2. You're very, very close, but you one away from the correct answer, Reitu. Do you want to just look at it one more time? If you're sitting at 16 and you move 17 places to the left, where are you going to end?
-3.
Okay, tell you what. Let's find 16 on our number line. Here it is. Okay, and now we're going to jump 17 places to the left. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 places to the left. Okay, so if we start at 16 and we take away 17, we're going to end up at -1. There we go. Okay, you were very, very close. Doesn't matter, no worries. Fatoko, lovely. You're going to do question H for us. What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is 1.
1. Okay, Fatoko, let's have a look. Okay. If first of all, I have to simplify, all right? So if I start at -5 and I subtract -3, what operation comes after the -5? The two negatives next to one another make up? Oh, Fatoko disappeared.
Ma'am, my network is very bad.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to ask somebody else? Okay, Masizazi. If I'm sitting at -5 on the number line and I'm minus -3, what operation am I using? Plus or minus, Masizazi?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I couldn't unmute, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're using I think
So
we're
minus
using
minus makes?
a plus.
That's it. Okay, so minus minus makes a plus, and don't go away. And then when I add -6, is that going to be plus or minus? When I add a negative, Masizazi, am I adding or subtracting?
You adding.
No, you're not adding.
Oh, you're subtracting.
That's okay. When you add negative numbers, you are subtracting. Okay, so now we've got to find -5. We're going to add 3, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. And then when we minus 6, we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the left. Okay, so we've got to end up at negative 8. Okay, good job. Well done. All right, Takalani, you are next. Do I for us, please, Takalani.
Ma'am, the answer at I, ma'am. Ma'am, I got -2.
That's lovely, Takalani. That's perfect. Quite right. It certainly is. If we sit at 5 and we move 7 places to the left, because this means 5 minus 7. Good job. Well done. Lovely. Very, very nice. Okay, Patson. Yay. Do J for us, please, Patson.
I don't know if I got it correct, ma'am.
Even if you didn't, Patson, it doesn't matter. What did you get as your answer?
Ma'am, I got -4.
-4. Okay, so you said 16, and then when you said plus -11, did you plus or did you minus 11?
I minus.
And then you minused another 9, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you said 16 minus 11, you ended up with 5, and 5 minus 9 is, you said -4.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect, Patson. There you go. Good job. Well done. You guys are getting better at this for sure. That's really lovely. Okay, here's a little bit more practice. Okay, so again, let's see how quickly you can do these ones. There's the number line for you. And when you're done, say that you're done in the chat, and then we can talk about the answers. Shouldn't take you long to do these. Let me make it a bit bigger. Wow, Rolly boy, that's amazing. And Devin, okay, Devin, cool beans. Okay, so for 3.1, Devin, what did you get for 3.1? Oh, let's just find you, Devin. What did you get for 3.1, Devon?
Ma'am, I got -2.
For 3.1. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I got a different answer though. I didn't get -1 as my answer. Someone in the chat told me their answer too. Let's see. Ranghuato, you told me an answer for A. Let's see what everybody else has got. Okay, Patson, that is right. I got the same answer. Yes, Bonolo. Yes, Solam. Good. Yes, Rolivua. Nice. So you should have got 26, guys, because this means
What did you get, Devon? -2.
12 plus 14, and we should have got 26. Never mind, Devon. It's fine. It's not a problem at all. Okay, well done. All right, 3.2 is Jody. Yay, Jody. I'm so glad you're giving me an answer. What do you think 3.2 should be, Jody?
Ma'am, I think that 3.2 is -12.
Oh, there we go. You see, you were always scared and you don't have to be. That's lovely, Jody. Well done. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So nice to hear your voice. All right. 3.3. Let's go and have a look here. Who's okay? Bonolo. Please do 3.3, Bonolo.
Ma'am, for 3.3, I got 20.
You are so clever, Bonolo. That's lovely. Okay, so you would have said 7 plus 13 and you would have ended up with 20. Very good. Well done. Okay, Rolivua, 3.4 is all yours.
I got -14.
Lovely, Rolivua. That's very good. Perfect. Good job. And then the last one, 3.5, that belongs to Masizazi. Masizazi. Let's just find you, Masizazi.
Yes, ma'am. It's -17.
It certainly is -17. You guys have just done so well. I'm so impressed. That's really, really, really good. Okay. Hold on one moment. Just give me 1 second. All right, let's go over and go and have a look what we've got over here. Okay, all right, so Manda. Okay, this is, let me just grab this and pull this down. Okay, you guys are all superstars. Manda, just give me a second. Not that one. Yes, this one. Okay, I just want to find the number line. Okay. All right, Manda, go for it. Okay, you do 2.1. What do you think the answer is, Manda? Okay, that's fine. You work it out. You got an answer, Amanda?
Ma'am, is it 0?
For number 2.1? Unfortunately not. Okay, so what we're doing is this. We're sitting at minus 15. Whoopsie daisy, that's not what I wanted to do. We're sitting here on the number line at minus 15. And when we add negative 6, it means we are subtracting 6. So now I've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the left. Okay, so that would be negative 21. All right, and a lot of people are reminding me it is time for the poll. Absolutely, you guys were amazing tonight. I'm so impressed with your integers. Thank you so much for your participation and your wonderful answers. Please answer the poll and then you can say goodbye.